Researchers at WVU and other institutions have been working on a way for officials and the public to properly assess and mitigate the risk of flooding. The West Virginia Flood Resiliency Framework is a comprehensive website with a wide variety of tools and information. The project was born after the 2016 West Virginia flood. The researchers we spoke with say the entire state is fairly flood prone thanks to its steep topography and humid climate. Additionally, there's been a lot of development in the flood prone areas. Since 1953, the Mountain State has declared 64 flood disasters with 220 deaths. 200,000 residents, or about 11% of the population, along with 98,000 structures, reside in areas that have the potential to see the kind of 1 in 100-year flooding that was seen in Ohio County this past weekend.
We really aimed this tool at, say, a small town West Virginia mayor who's recently been elected. They may not have training in floodplain management or floodplain preparation. They may be the default floodplain manager for their state, for instance, and not really have that training. And they know that floods are increasingly likely. So where can they go? And our idea here was to create a tool where they could both assess their risk and plan to mitigate that risk in advance of a disaster.
The West Virginia Flood Resiliency Framework can be found by visiting wvfrf.org. There, you'll be able to see things like the flood risk for a specific area or piece of property, guides for best practices in disasters, information on FEMA, links to emergency management agencies across the state, and much more.